Good evening, Sharonda here with another episode of The Red Couch. I know you're wondering, hey, Sharonda, that's not The Red Couch. Stay focused. It is The Red Couch. We're mobile now. And this venue had their own Red Couch. So I seized the moment. How are you, Bishop?
I'm doing well, and you?
I was so excited. Red Couch. I love it.
Hey,
Who knew?
Who knew?
Listen, guys, I am honored to be here with our very own Bishop Austin. He's Warren County's own. He's a giver. He's just opened doors to say, hey, I'm here for you, for everybody in the county, young, old, in between. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You wear a lot of hats.
Yes.
A lot of hats.
A lot. Yes.
We're going to take off some of them hats. We're going to put them back on, but I just want to talk about some of those hats that I know you wear, and it's probably some that I don't even know that you wear.
Gotcha.
Okay. So I always want to just start with this. Your ministry here has definitely been a landmark and has been transformational for the youth, young parents, a lot of people that's coming in here. And I've actually worshiped here with you. And so I just want to say that it was needed. I'm glad that you answered the call.
Thank you.
And many, many blessings for you and your congregation.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. It means a lot.
So how long have you been in the ministry?
So this is year 23.
You look 23.
Sometimes I don't feel it. But yes, year 23. I actually started the month before my 14th birthday.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay. So you answered the calling as a young
Yes.
teen.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
2002.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And so I've never known you to deviate from being who you are. You're always in that role. And so I just thank you because, as a young person and, you have this at 14, 15 years old, there's a lot of distractions.
Yeah.
But you stayed the course.
It was a journey.
Okay.
It was a journey. And not saying that it was all perfect. You learn, you live, you have experiences, but I believe it shapes who I am now, and it actually helps shape my ministry.
Oh, wonderful.
Because it helps me relate to. There's no issue that somebody can bring that we can't say, oh, I've been there, or somebody here can help you with that. So it helps.
Okay. So you've been in your ministry, and now that you're in, because I think you've been in the different locations.
Yes.
But you're home now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
you found your way home.
Yes.
Back in your home county.
Yes.
Nothing like home, right?
Nothing like home. Nothing like home.
So talk to me a little bit about your journey. How did you end up back here?
So in 2014, I had this push to start doing some services back home. And so I was still living in Durham, and we were coming here twice a month.
Okay.
We were using the laundromat, and it used to be laundromat, and that's the fire department in Nolana. So we were just doing services there twice a month, and it was a lot of back and forth. And that was around the time that my mom was sick, my granddad was sick, and my wife's grandma was sick.
Right.
So we were here all the time, and we sat down and said, look, we probably need to go home because we're there all the time for church and family. So there was this push to, because we were doing, things were going well in Durham, but it wasn't home.
It wasn't home. It's
nothing like home. So this push just came, and I said, okay, God, I'm not going to fight it. We're going to go home. And it was a great decision.
Great decision.
I love Warren County. Everywhere I go, I don't care how far. I did a conference in California and talked about Warren County. So this is home.
This is home.
Yes.
I'm going to disclose something to you, and you probably never even knew this.
Wow.
You had an impact personally in my life. I'm gonna tell you this, and when I got emotional about it as I was coming up here, you made a statement around your mom taught you a lot but how to live without her.
Yeah.
Do you remember saying that?
Yes, I remember that.
So I used that in my own parenting.
Wow.
And I said, you know what, children? I'm not thinking about going anywhere.
Right.
But I need to make sure that you are equipped, and it's something that I can leave with you when I'm no longer able to.
Yeah.
And I credit that to you. And I often tell them, I said, listen, I heard him say that, and you said it several times, and when you reference your mom.
Yeah.
And so just know that your words and your impact,
Wow.
and being a mother of sons, think it hit me even harder for my son.
Yeah.
So I want to say thank you for that.
Wow, thank you. I'm honored. I mean,
Yeah.
that is impactful. I mean, because you learn a lot of life lessons. But that's the one thing. It's like,
yeah.
How do you navigate this without you now?
Yeah.
And that's been an interesting space. I mean,
it has been. And so when there are times, and I have a 28-year-old adult son, and he'll be like, but mom, and I said, you're going to have to do this because mama may not always be available to take the call. So I always reference that back to you. So you never know who's listening.
Right.
You never know who you're impacting.
Wow.
And you never know what life lessons you're sharing in a statement, just a general statement that meant so much.
Wow.
And it still means a lot. So I just want to say thank you.
Oh, wow. Hey, thank you. That has blessed me.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm going to share this with you. Now, your mom was impactful.
Yes.
She touched all of us. I'm going to tell you, if you didn't know Miss Austin, I'm going to tell you missed out, because I'm going to tell you, even now, I mean, just the love, and so you carried that. So she poured that into you.
Yes.
And so I know that she lives on because you share that.
Yeah.
And so I remember at John Graham, you weren't going to get past her, you weren't going to get by her, Miss Austin was going to check you.
Yeah.
So, but she was a lovely lady.
Yeah.
So thank you for sharing, you and your sister. Thank you for sharing us. You shared her with a whole lot of us.
Oh, yeah. That's a lot of places I can go where people say, man, I remember when your mama did this or said that. I'm gonna share this impactful story. I can't forget this. I was at a restaurant one time, and I went to pay for my meal, and the lady said, oh, somebody already paid for it. I'm like, who? And she was like, that lady over there. And I went over this to say, well, thank you. I'm not sure who you are, but I appreciate it. And she said, look, you don't know who I am. She said, I just came back here. She said, I used to go to school here. I came back here. She said, but your mom did so much for me and my siblings.
Oh, my God.
She said, we didn't have a lot of food. She said, so your mom would go every Friday and fill a backpack and so I could go feed my siblings. She said, I would bring our clothes on Monday, and she would wash them before school started. And I always said, when I'm able to do something for you, that I would. She said, when I came back and looked for her, they said she had passed. So when I saw you here, I said, I can't do it for her, but I'm going to do it for you. And I took everything in there to break down in the restaurant, but it just showed like that's the stuff that my mom did, and that's why I have this push to, I had a pastor tell me, as long as you do that, she'll never die.
Oh my, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
She if you ever had the Miss Austin experience, she gonna be around forever because the love.
Yes.
And then you ooze that, and you just keep giving it to generation and generation and generation, which is a great segue into how you operate in your ministry. I see the youth.
Yeah.
There's a big push on your youth Sundays, and I mean the sports team, the academics team, the schools, and your partnership.
Yeah.
I know that I see a lot of young men coming under the ministry, and that's a powerful thing.
Yes.
So if you're looking for a church, whether you're in Warren County or not, if you just want to come by and visit and experience the love of the Austins in their congregation, I would encourage you to come by. This is a wonderful ministry here. What is your hours?
So Sundays at 9:15.
Okay, Sundays at 9:15.
And I've explained it. It's funny because when we first threw that time out, we said, are people going to come to church at 9 o'clock on a Sunday? But when I tell you, people love it because, especially, and I'll put this out there, men say, well, we love it, Bishop, because now we can see the first game on football season because, we're done by 11:15. I mean, so when most people are going, we're headed home. Like, we've already had our service, and we've seen so much growth because people said, look, I can come, do what I need to do. School year, I don't have to worry about, I got to get my kids straight.
Right.
I have the time to do it, but we've built this culture of love.
Right.
That I don't have to come and keep reminding you what you do wrong.
Right.
You know that. Let me show you how to get it right.
Ooh, powerful.
Because if I keep reminding, I know I've sinned. But God showed that grace, and I've had people say, well, you have people that come to your church have done this or done that, but the Bible said, Jesus asked, those that are sick don't need a physician.
That part.
So you're already well. I don't need to keep talking to you. I need to go talk to the sick people.
That's right.
So that we can kind of help change this generation where people can come and feel free,
right,
that you're not judging me. I always say this is a judgment-free zone.
Wow.
Like, come as you are and let God change you.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. If you come at 9:30, you're gonna be looking for a seat. And if you come with 2 or more people, y'all not gonna sit together.
We'll try to hold one for you.
Ain't no holding seats in here. I will tell you that. I experienced that myself. My daughter and I came together, and she was over here, and I was over there. And I said, "Ooh, so get here early."
Man, it's just been a blessing. I mean, I don't take it for granted that people want to come and share, and that is such a blessing. I've never got the big head of, oh, people have to come here. No, I want to create that family feel and that culture. And I mean, I've had people come and say the first time they came, like, oh, this is where I'm supposed to be, and that blessed me because that's the culture we've created.
Yes,
that's what we want to have for people.
And I want to just touch on the magnitude of touching the youth. And your partnership with Warren County Schools actually ties back into your ministry.
Yes.
Because it's not about, hey, I just want this population to come. You extend that to all the students.
Yes.
And they come in growth numbers.
Yeah, it's been, families are reaching out all the time. I mean, love the partnership with the school system, with the athletic team. Coach VJ, it's amazing, great partnership. The innovative things he's trying to do, and it's so amazing that even when I couldn't get there in person, because I used to go and pray with the team before games. But if I'm out of town for work or somewhere, and I'm like, look, well, just call me so I can still pray. Like, we never missed a Friday, and that he don't realize that blessed me because that I got to connect with those guys more than just on football. Like if I saw them somewhere, like they all knew they go Bishop. Like because we've created that culture to where you don't have to just come here. I'll come see you there.
That's right. And you're meeting them where they are in the situation that they're in.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I do believe that there's also, you're also connected with the Alumni Association. And so when you're partnering with the Alumni Association, you're actually showing these students, hey, look, just because you graduated, you're still staying connected.
That's it.
So as a member of the Alumni Association, I just want to say, continue to know that we are proud of you and we welcome that, because without you being on the front line saying, hey, I'm here, I'll open the door and I support. And you've been our speaker, and you've been able to, and I believe that's one of the homecoming messages. We talked about the eagle. Yeah. That eagle ceremony. Yes. And I tell you, I looked at it in a different perspective because it's nothing like being an eagle.
That's it.
What year did you come out?
2005. This is my 20-year anniversary. So this homecoming, we're excited.
Okay. So all the class of 2005, this is for you. 20 years later, is nothing like the heart of an eagle.
Nothing.
It's nothing like that.
Yes.
Okay. So you went in Warren County Schools, and how you've developed and grown. Would you think that impacted you into who you are today?
Oh, 100%. 100%. I mean, the support and the love we received, I always credit back people like Taylor Whitehead. And all, I mean, people don't understand he was more than just our band director.
Of course.
I mean, he was that father figure. Like, people don't understand. Whitehead has supported my preaching. Whitehead was at my wedding. I mean, when my mom passed, one of the first calls I got was Mr. Whitehead.
Mr. Whitehead. And to think he drove from Petersburg all the way over for 20 years. Dedication.
More than just during the week. I mean, Whitehead would come here on Sundays for us to practice and drive all the way back home.
And then come back Monday morning.
And he don't understand the work ethic he taught us to persevere and to push and to do. And I'm the leader I am now because of people like him.
I said it was a miles on that Honda.
Oh, I'm telling you. But people remember, I remember the black Honda. Back and forth up the road.
Because Whitehead, they didn't have
owe him some money. I'm telling you, they owe him some money. Like he did.
So look, Mr. Whitehead, I know you out there. I know you watching. We just want to say that we thank you because you're right. He was impactful, not only for the 20 years that he served Warren County, but he's still serving. He's one of our biggest supporters.
Still to this day, I still hear from him now. Like for him to write and say that he's proud of me, and for my anniversary, like he sent a video for them to play over, like stuff like that. That's more than a teacher. Like that's
family.
That's family. I'm serious. That is family. That he reaches out and he's checking on us, and so if you're watching this, and I know he will, like he don't understand that there were times Dwight used to go into the parent-teacher conference with our parents
right,
to make sure that we weren't just good on the field,
That's
that we
right.
were doing good in the classroom.
That's
And
him.
he was a father to many of us that he don't even realize he was. And I'm telling you, I know his kids are blessed right now
yes.
because he has plenty more kids
He got plenty.
that he has helped. So people like him really help shape me.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. And as we're talking about powerful men that shape you, I also want to highlight that in your career path,
Yeah.
you also have a dedication to men and families with your job.
Yes.
So talk a little bit about that.
So with my job, I work for Trillium Health Resources.
Okay.
And with Trillium, we manage behavioral health services through Medicaid recipients. But it's so much bigger than that. I mean, with that, we get to take care of so many families.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
we cover 46 of the 100 counties. So I travel a lot, get on the road tomorrow. But it's so impactful because you get to hear those stories
Yes.
of, because I was able to get this service, my child got what they needed. Or my
Exactly.
family is back together. And to go to see a family member who was battling with substance use, to say,
Right.
look, because of this program through your job, I got clean and I got my kids back
Yes.
or my family back. Like those are the stories, and I tell my boss all the time, it's like I don't take off the bishop hat while I'm here. Like I'm him all the time because this work is still ministry.
Right.
So
right.
I love it, and they all know who I am. I mean, they tune in to services and have support what I do, so I don't have to take it off. Like I get to be that.
To have a career, a job, an investment that you can be you.
Yes.
That's a
Yes,
blessing in itself.
it is every
You're not
day.
going out and like this job. You're going in there working them man hours and say, you know
Yes.
what, I'm me. I'm taking Bishop in here. I'm not taking it off. I'm not leaving it in the car.
Yes,
And that's a blessing.
it is. It is.
And I definitely want to encourage fathers and uncles and father figures. If you are needing of that mentor, if you're needing of someone just to process with, I've seen Bishop Austin, just take time. There's no conversation that ever has been out of the ordinary for him to say, give me a moment and I'll sit and pray and I'll talk to you.
Yeah.
So I just want to say thank you because believe it or not, when you help that man, you're helping the woman and the family and the children and the whole community.
Yeah.
So that's very impactful. And so
Appreciate
that's one of the things. You didn't hear me say anything else today. You have been impactful to so many.
Wow.
To so many. And I
Thank
just want to say thank you for that.
Thank you.
You never know who's watching.
Yeah, and my mom taught us that be good all the time.
Yeah,
You
even
know,
when you don't know who's
You don't know
watching.
who's watching. That's what character is. It's who you are when nobody's looking.
Exactly.
So you don't have to switch up.
You don't have to switch up. Homecoming is coming.
Yes.
Homecoming
Yes,
is coming. So we're going
yes.
to talk about a little about that because, hey, listen, guys, the first week in October, I don't know where you're going to be. I know where we're going to
Oh,
be.
I know, right.
That look, it's going to be Eagle Land with the nest is going to be filled. We're going
Yes.
to have all of the activities out pretty soon.
Yes.
But if you haven't paid your alumni dues, $40 goes a long, long way.
Yes.
And that's how we support our children through scholarships and initiatives to keep them going. So reach out to someone on your alumni association and pay your $40 dues because just like us, we work hard. We put those man hours in, right? We get out there and we do the activities and we make sure that we're telling the good word. And then on Sundays, we've had an opportunity to not only come and hear, but you're going to hear about that soul of the eagle, and you're going to hear about it.
Yes.
And that has always just. And now when if I'm in a setting and that scripture comes about, I always think about like. Even the eagle is in this Bible.
That's
you know?
it. Yes, yeah, you can't get mount up like wings like an eagle. That's
and
right.
I think about that. And I said, here we are, talking about the goodness of home. And so, being back at home, you say you was in Durham and you
Yes.
came back because
Yes.
you had that pull to be home.
Yes, yes.
What would you say to the people who's thinking about contemplating? You know what? Warren County is just the same how I left it. It's not.
But it's not, and that's why it needs us.
Right.
The thing was, I didn't come back because I couldn't find anything up there. I quit a job to come back home.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that I was just like, oh, I'm struggling, I have to go back. No, I was working, had a house there, and I realized if we want Warren County to change, we have to be a change agent. Like,
Always.
let's come help it. Don't talk about it. So that's why I'm big on partnerships. That's how the ministry is thriving because I've reached outside of just regular Sunday morning. I had a
Right.
pastor tell me if your church is only open on Sundays and Wednesdays, you miss an opportunity.
Right.
So that's when we created, our safe space program, and it brought me home because I know Durham and Raleigh, they have plenty of providers and services.
Yes.
But let's come establish it and create it home
At
because
home.
we need it here.
and I said it earlier, it's like it's nothing like being at home. And just like you, I think that we have to understand. So if you're out there and you're contemplating relocating back home, don't look at it like that. Just look like I'm just coming home. You're well received. You're welcome.
Yes.
You're welcome. Open arms and plenty of opportunities. And if you don't know what the opportunity is, sometimes you have to create your own path.
Hey, you have to do it. And here's the thing: if you want to be about the change, do what she's doing. Run for office. go make the change. Because it blesses me when I see people that don't keep talking about the problem.
Right.
Let me go to the table and help change the problem, and we create solutions. So here's my pitch: is if you're not registered to vote, I need you to vote so that we can bring change agents to the table. So that we can. I'm serious. And I say that wholeheartedly. That's not a pitch, and she didn't tell me to say that. I'm saying that because I hear all the time at tables that this is what's wrong and this is why I don't come home. But I didn't come home with the mentality of, oh, it's nothing here. Well, I'm going to create something here.
That's right.
Let's create something. And you have to be a part of the conversation to change it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And the red couch.
Yeah.
The red couch has been a part of the change.
Yes.
I like to say, hey, we're going to tell our own story.
Yes.
I'm not going to wait for somebody to tell the story. Bishop, you have a story. You didn't know I was going to tell you about a time that you said something about your mom that helped me and my parenting. I'm older than you.
Wow. Wow. That's
I'm way older than I'm listening to somebody who's making a comment. And so when you hear these things and you're hearing nuggets being dropped and you're hearing opportunities for change, be that change agent because you would not believe how just impactful that really was. And for me, and I live by that.
Yeah.
I live by that.
Yes.
And my children, my adult children now, I don't give them the answers. I can lead you.
Right.
I can guide you, make some suggestions.
Right.
But because of what I heard you say about your mom, I incorporate that into my parenting.
Wow. You give them the formula, but they have to apply it. And that's my mom taught us that. The math teacher in her would say, I give you the formula, but you're going to have to put it in there and find the answer. And it helped me because there was a time where she would go and do, and then she just all of a sudden, I'm like, why are you stopping? And she said, well, no, you have to know. You have, and the year before she passed, me and my sister laugh about it, but I remember that Thanksgiving, she said, I'm not cooking this year. Like, what do y'all want to do? And I'm like,
you're not cooking.
We're looking at each other like, what do you mean you're not cooking? What are you talking about? And I didn't realize she was preparing us because she knew next Thanksgiving I'm not going to be here.
Right.
So you need to understand what that's like. And it, like you said, it changed my parenting. And it changes how I lead and pastor.
Exactly.
Because you can give people the word, but people have to apply it in order to see the results.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
So when you're talking, because you're a family man, I see, you and your wife and your children and you all involved because you don't there's just impossible for you to give the ministry, the job, and the community. You have to give that family some time.
Oh, 100%.
So I just want to touch on that a little bit because you're modeling that for young, you know what, people, I'm not going to call you out, but 20 years out of high school, you got some years ahead of you. But you are actually modeling what being a husband, being a father, being a part of a family unit means to so many young couples and older couples. So talk a little bit about your message to families and how important fathers are to lead their families.
One thing I have become intentional about. I've been very intentional about making time because, as you say, my schedule is out of here. I'm get on the road tomorrow. I'll be back Thursday because I got to preach. But I make time to be there for my sons, be there for my wife, because at the end of the day, I tell the church all the time, I don't want to be a good pastor and a bad husband.
Ooh.
And I don't want to be a good spiritual father, but a bad natural one. Like, I need to make sure that my boys never know, they never have to compete with the world for their daddy. Because they don't need to get what's left of me. They need to get what's best of me.
That's right.
So I'm intentional. I'm at their events. I'll be at a conference, but I'm driving back Thursday because they have open house.
That's right.
And somebody thinking, are you driving back for that? Well, no, my son said, Dad, I want you there. So I told my job, look, I got to leave Thursday because I got to be back for my sons. I'm taking them to a game Friday because they want to go, because I have to learn how to turn other things off because they need me.
That's right.
And I can't impact the world if I can't impact my house.
That's right. That's right. That's powerful.
Yeah.
You said something earlier as we were talking about even the impact of people like Mr. Whitehead that were father figures.
Yes.
You've become that for
Yep.
so many.
Wow.
For so many. So while you have your children, you also have community children.
Yes.
And so the way you walk and the way you carry yourself, you own that thing, right? You gotta walk in that.
And this thing, you can talk it all day, but they want to see you live it.
That's right.
And and you're right. I still see a lot of young guys and people around who reach out to me. Like it's funny because I have young men that can be frustrated with life, and I'm their first person they call, and I let them get it out. Like, I know I'm Bishop, but hey, this me and you talking. Come on, get it out. I'd rather you call me and you be mad and you get it out than I got to come visit you somewhere. I got to come get you.
Part.
So I'm that person that they know they can call and say whatever.
That's right.
You don't filter it. Tell me versus go out there and get in trouble or get hurt.
That's so true.
But I let them know that this is a safe space. Like, come on, talk to me. Because I remember growing up that, yes, my mom was there, but I live by this. It takes a man to teach a man how to be a man.
That part.
And as great as she was, that was the one thing she could not teach me. So I try to make sure I give young men what I didn't have.
That's right.
I give them that love, that safe space to just come and just say, be you. There are young men at the church that when I go pick my boys up, I'm picking them up. Like, I'm going to the game. You coming? You going? I show up at their football games, at their special events, because they need to know what support looks like.
That's right.
Support goes a long way.
And it's that late night when they think about who really showed up.
That's it. They'll never forget it.
That part.
I think it's Maya Angelou that said, people may forget what you said, but they'll never forget how you made them feel.
So true. So true.
So it's the impact. That goes, people, like I'm sitting here 20 years later talking about what Whitehead did, and it's still means something because it was an impact.
It was an impact.
It was bigger than a lesson you taught me in school. It's how you made people feel. And
absolutely.
So that's what I try to model for our community, and that's why I believe our church has grown, because people feel that I'm not so out of touch.
That's right.
That think I'm up here and you're down. No, like, come on, let's grow together.
That's
one day at a time.
It's about growth.
Yeah.
Several words I hope you picked up: impact, intentional.
Yes.
But I want to talk about, what does the bishop do for self-care?
Well, one thing I do, I push therapy because I still go to therapy. I do. I don't push anything here that I don't participate in myself. So I do therapy.
Okay.
I get massages, and me and my wife like to travel. So I like to unplug and just go and do. And here's the next thing: a lot of people don't know. I play my Xbox, so I put my headphones on and I play the game, and that's my outlet. Like, I get to go and just that's my safe space to go and just do me. But that's my thing. I love it. That's something I can do with my boys too.
That's right.
So I have my own game, but then they have theirs. And I go and kind of learn it with them and do. And it's just that's another being intentional. But I had to learn that. Let me say that.
Right.
I had to be intentional, not only about family, but intentional about taking care of myself.
That's right. That's
I neglected me for a long time.
That's right.
Trying to be this good person for everybody else, but I can be nothing to them if I'm nothing to myself.
What do they tell you when you get on the airplane?
Put your mask on first.
Put it on first.
And you hear that as a parent, and you think, well, no, I need to put my kid's mask on. But if you can't breathe, you can't help them breathe.
That's right.
And it has a whole new meaning.
It has a new meaning because let me make sure y'all good, and the whole time the plane going down.
Right. Let me be stable. So, and I preach that to the parents in my congregation.
Yeah.
That look, you have to unplug for a day. Get your mind right so that you can go be the parent they need. But if you're trying to parent from a frustrated place or a burnout place, then you're making burnout decisions.
All right now.
So you need to unplug.
Free therapy, y'all. Free therapy.
Go unplug for a minute and then come back with a clear perspective. And then you can go and say, all right, because if I make an impulse decision, then it's like, now I got to go back and apologize, and I got to go back and fix it. But no, so take care of yourself.
That's right.
Then you can take care of your family.
That's right. That's right. And you talk a little bit about, we didn't call it out, but I want to hint on it, communication.
Yeah.
Communication is key.
It is.
And so, component of communication is listening.
Yes.
So I want you to talk a little bit, because I believe our viewers need to hear, because this ties into the ministry, it ties into your mental health, it ties into your self-care.
Yes.
Effective communication is key. And for men, sometimes they struggle with communication.
Yes.
So we want to make sure that they understand the importance of that.
Yes.
And I know I said men, but women, let me just say to you, the best thing you can do is to be a listening ear, because a man may not always verbalize.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Pastor. Go ahead and tell us a little bit.
No, the thing about communication is active listening too. Because so often, especially when you're in an exchange, it's I'm not listening to understand. I'm listening to respond. So if you, I'm thinking I'm waiting for you to finish so I can come and get you. But instead of just listening to understand what you're trying to say, I took this course one time on active listening, and it is so hard that when you ask a question, to have that awkward silence, because sometimes people are processing what you're trying to say.
That's right.
But if you just say, "You hear me? Like, give me a minute. I'm trying." And for men, it's hard for men to be vulnerable because we don't know what you're going to throw in our face later.
That's right.
So
That's right.
I want to say it, but you're going to come back and use it against me later on. So we have to practice that active listening and be that safe space for men, because for generations, men would talk, "Man up, don't cry, wipe your face, get up from there, don't say you hurting, you all right." And what that creates is it creates that silent man who suffers in silence forever. And now you have hurt men trying to raise strong boys.
That part.
Because I've been hurt since I was 10, because I couldn't go tell my uncle or my dad that I was hurting because they were going to tell me to man up. But I've been bruised since I was 10.
That's right.
And now I'm broken, but I'm trying to create functionality in my family while I had to go through dysfunction. So communication is so important because you have to be that safe space. One thing, this is a perfect way to insert this. I'm trying to create a way that men can have a safe space to come and put it out there. And I know sometimes men may not want to come do it at the church.
That's right.
And they may not want it because I can't say what I need to say. So I've been talking to some local barbershops to create a therapy series called Barbershop Conversations.
Oh.
Or we can go and just sit in the barbershop, get your hair cut, and I'm talking to you, you talking to me. You don't realize you're doing therapy. And but I'm giving you a space to just say, what's going on? How you feel? What you think? How you feel? What's going on in the world? Or how do you feel about? And men need a space outside of church. And see, a lot of pastors don't want to say that because that's what he told. No, the thing is, the Great Commission. He told them, go out. And create more.
That's right.
Don't sit here and think because you preaching so well that they're going to just flood here. The reason people are coming here is because I went out there first.
That's right.
I went to you, and it makes you want to come back here with me.
That's right.
So we're trying to create that space, but I want to encourage couples and families to create that space where families can go and have that conversation and give your expectation.
That's right.
We are mad at men because they're not playing a role that you didn't give me a script for. You didn't give me the script.
So the description wasn't given.
You didn't give me that. So I didn't know I was supposed to play that part when I didn't audition for that part.
That's right. That's right.
I auditioned to be your husband. I didn't know I had to be your dad, your pastor. I had to be all of this because you were hurting and you wanted me to fill a void that you didn't tell me was a void.
That's right.
And that's why marriages are broken right now, because you're mad at your spouse for not playing a role he didn't audition for.
That's right.
And vice versa. Man, you mad at your wife, but she didn't know she had to fill a mother role.
That's right.
And that's the thing where therapy comes in, because there was a space for me and my wife after my mom passed. I had to go to therapy because I couldn't be mad at her that she couldn't be my mom.
That's right.
Because she only signed up to be my wife.
That's right. That's right.
So it's creating those unrealistic expectations. So communication is so key, because if I don't know you're hurting, I can't help you heal.
Wow. So the barbershop conversation, we're gonna pray over that because I believe that is needed. That's also self-care.
Yes.
That's self-care.
It is.
You're going to get a 2 for 1, 3 for 4 in that space.
We'll get that loud up and have some talk.
That's some talk. And believe it or not, that person who's sitting waiting to go next is soaking it up.
Yes.
They may not engage in the conversation, but it's in their hearing.
That's it. Everybody might not share.
That's right.
But
the next time.
Yeah, they may feel, I'm gonna come back. What day we doing this again?
That's right. That's right. And I hope that the barbers and the barbershops can receive this as an extension of ministry.
Yes.
And so I do want to see that manifest. And so when you get it going, I'm not gonna come into the barbershop because I learned a long time ago that that's not a place for women. You send that little boy in there, and whatever they talk about, he hear that I only go with my son in the barbershop.
And that's the beauty. Young men are in there, so they're soaking up their wisdom.
Yes.
But people don't realize, growing up, we would sit in the barber shop, we won't even say anything, but listen to those old men talk about how they, I'm telling you, it's even now, so my parents and how I deal with my wife, it's like, man, I remember that man said that day. It made his wife so happy. I'm like, I need to use that. So you're teaching those lessons, just they're sitting there soaking it up and doing it. And I mean, it's so many ways we can do it. Like I've been talking to Coach VJ, and we're thinking of ways to how we can get over to outside of just a Friday prayer. Like what can we do to create that safe space for that player? Because if he can play from a healthy spot,
that's right.
Man, he'll perform on that field. But it's hard to take that trauma to that field. So how do we help with those areas? Again, you may not ever come in here on a Sunday, and that's okay. Let me come to you. It's okay. I'll come to you.
So the invitation is given.
Yeah, it's given. But if that's what it's, if that's the barrier, then because you don't know people's trauma behind church.
Right. That's right. Church hurt is something.
It is. But for me and my sister, we've shared this. My sister didn't come back for a while, not because she was mad at church. It was hard to come, and she knew Mama won't hear.
Ooh.
So that was trauma. So it's like I had to just. I didn't ever say, you wrong, I'm the pastor, you ain't come. No, I had to love her where she was. Right. And now my sister's in here, she's on one of the ministries she's doing, because I had to love her back here and not force it on her, because that was trauma.
That was trauma.
Yeah.
So how do we get in touch with your agency if we have a Medicaid recipient, and will you make referrals for those who do not have Medicaid?
So the thing is, for most of our substance use programs, if you are uninsured, there is some state funding that can help pay for, if you don't have insurance, but you need to, get off drugs, or you need to do, there's some funding for that. But if you are a Medicaid recipient, there's ways for me to, get you to my job, but if we don't cover you, then there'll be a standard plan that cover you. So I can help you navigate that enough to, and get you in touch with our call center that's 24/7, 365. So if in the middle of the night and you say, I can't wake Bishop up, but you can call the call center because they open all night.
That's right.
And they can navigate you to where you need to go to. So I want to encourage to please go Google Trillium Health Resources. The information will come up, the access number will come up to where you can contact that. Even mobile crisis. People don't know what that is. But mobile crisis is so important because, again, that's another 365 program all night long that we call it insurance blind. Meaning they don't ask you for an insurance card. No, they just come and feel the need. There's state dollars that pay for that. But you could be at the Thanksgiving table and something happens in crisis at your family. I need to call. They will come out. And everybody think when they hear crisis that it has to be this complete meltdown and, I'm having psychotic episode. No, it could be I just lost a loved one and I can't leave this bed. Let me call them and they will come to my house. I can't go to a provider. They'll come to you, do an assessment, get you to a service, help you out. So that's a service that everybody can use. And the thing is, when I get the data, the numbers in Warren County are low because people don't know about it. So I want to use this platform to tell people that mobile crisis is there. Integrated Family Service, Freedom House, that's right downtown. They are mobile crisis providers. Call them, go get the help you need, and do not be the stigma around, well, if I go talk to somebody, am I crazy? No. I tell people this, I don't go to therapy every month because something's wrong. I go every month so things can stay right.
Ooh, powerful.
Yeah.
Powerful. So we're going to make sure we have all that contact information for you. But it's powerful to know, do not think that you're the only one.
No.
These services are in place because they're needed.
Yes.
And equally, I've had to have therapy at periods in my life. And it's not that right now may be okay, but I know it's there.
Yes.
And I like what you just said. I want to keep things right. And sometimes you just need a unapologetic ear, or someone who's going to be non-judgmental just to listen.
Yes.
Because sometimes your girlfriend or your homeboy, they're not going to say it the way that you need to hear it.
Exactly.
So that's key.
Exactly.
That's key.
Exactly.
Okay. But listen, we're going to be wrapping up here shortly, but I just want to just highlight on a couple of things. Homecoming is coming up. In Warren County, you know how we do it.
Yes.
There is no greater high school homecoming than Warren County Schools.
Yes.
We offer that the first weekend in October.
Yes.
Like I said, he's part of the class of 2005.
Yes.
20 years later, and he's just as excited about homecoming
as
the class who just graduated.
I cleared my schedule. I said, I can't go out of town that weekend. I'm home.
So if you don't have your gear, go ahead and look at the vendors. If you haven't paid your alumni dues, and I don't know the full lineup. But I want to go back to one of the messages that Bishop did speak on at one of the early. This is year 4, so I'm going to dig back into the archives on this one. You reminded us of being patient. And sometimes you was at the drive-through. Mm-hmm. You remember?
Yep.
You said you was at the drive-through or something. Your time was against you.
Yep.
And you talked about how you it was like 3 cars in front of you, and if you had to just pulled off, you might have could have made up some time.
Right.
But out of nowhere, those cars drove off, and you got your order and got to where you needed to go.
Yes.
I wanted to highlight that. You see, I be paying attention.
Yeah, you do. Wow.
And I've used that several times when I talk to people about being patient, because guess what? Everything comes right on time.
Yes.
And I highlight that because I use your very example. It wasn't my story, but I borrowed it. I'd be like, listen, you said this.
Use it.
And I use that because people can connect with that. How many times you've been in a drive-thru?
Yeah.
How many times you've been stagnated in life?
Stuck
How many
in traffic.
times you've been like you can't move because of the person in front of you? Therapy can help you move.
Yes.
Prayer can help you move.
Yes.
A good support system can help you move,
yes.
right?
Yes.
So don't worry about the cars in front of you. Be patient.
Be patient.
Because
they might move. You next in line.
You next in line.
That's it.
That's exactly what you said.
Yes, I was next in line. I was about to pull off. I said, no, let me just sit here. And as soon as I got to put it in park, they pulled off. Like, all right. Just waiting another couple minutes.
See,
I got what I needed and kept on going.
And made it to your destination.
Yes.
See, it's life lessons.
Yes.
Sometimes you don't even realize that you're living in a life lesson.
Yes, I'm telling you. I'm like you said, with homecoming, I'm excited. I hope everybody can do all the festivities, but please stop by Perfecting when y'all come in town.
That's
right. I want to invite the alumni and my classmates and everybody.
That's right.
A lot of my classmates reached out and said, we come to church with you that Sunday, so I want everybody to love everybody.
Come on. The parking lot because I don't want to be the 9:30 person. I want to make sure I got a seat. we got
to find another venue, but I hope we can come together because we had a great time these past couple times.
We did.
And I love, there's a great closing of the weekend. It's from meet and greet. I'm going to tell you, I was tired Monday, but it was worth it. I'm telling you, it was worth it.
It's always worth it.
It was just connecting, and there was no drama, and it was just a good time.
It's all love.
I'm telling you.
So what would you want to tell these people out here who's reluctant, like, I don't know if I'm going to do this homecoming thing. I just don't know.
Don't second guess it. Come on now. I'm telling you. Make plans, clear your schedule, come home. I'm telling you, the love you feel at home, it's
surreal.
You can't put a price. I'm serious. Like, come home. You don't think you need it, but you need it.
You need it.
And whatever you're staying away from, don't let that keep you away.
No.
Homecoming is a time to reconnect. It's a time to come and just let your hair down and just have a good time and see some old friends and bring up some good laughs.
And meet some new people.
Right. Like I'm telling you, so if you second guessing it, don't second guess it. Come on. Don't second guess paying your dues. I'm telling you, they're doing what they say they're doing. That scholarship does happen. It is impacting a lot of people. More than just a scholarship.
Right.
I love how at graduation when they actually inducted all the graduates into it, I was like, oh man.
And you were the speaker.
Yeah, I was like, man, this is all just full circle, to come back when they asked me to be the speaker. I'm like, wow, on my 20th year to be able to come and share that with them. So it's so many full circle moments this year. I can't. This is full circle. So thank you. Like this is. I've watched it so often. I'm like, man, I would love a chance to just go in and connect with you. And when I heard it, I was like, oh man, this is so on time because you're changing lives. And you've been giving me flowers, but let me give you yours. You are changing lives, and people are listening. I'm telling you, and they hear you, and it is changing so much in our county. So just know that you're making a difference, and people are proud of you, and we are behind you. And know that you're never alone. I know your family got you, but you have a community and a village that are praying for you and pushing you. And
I received that. I really, really received that. And I've never been in you or your wife's presence and didn't feel love.
Wow. Well, that's the goal. That is the goal.
And I will go back to it. Age doesn't have reference.
Right.
Because I learned from people that while they at one point say, well, I look up to her. Her daughter is my, you are people that I admire.
Wow.
And I admire you. Wow. And I thank you for everything that you've offered. And so those words that you poured over me, I received every bit of it. I received it. And if you're not a registered voter, please go and register vote. If you need to know how to do it, contact me. Go to the Board of Elections if you need to. Whatever you need to do, get your ID. You have to have an ID to vote.
Yes.
There's avenues to get an ID. Reach out. I am not about the campaign in this segment here, because this wasn't about my campaign. This is about how to be connected, how to be impactful, how to be intentional, and how to have effective communication in every avenue of your life.
Yes.
This bishop here is setting the tone for so many families, husbands, men, children, educators, everywhere. He's everywhere. Y'all think I'm everywhere. Bishop is everywhere. I tell you, I'm like, Lord, we're gonna be finding water, find Bishop. Bishop, we need your calendar. It's hard to keep up with you.
I'm constantly moving, but again,
you got a Honda too?
Yes, I do. I do. I'm telling you, I do. I just said that Sunday at the church, like my Honda Civic has miles on it, but I'm telling you, I love what I do. I do every minute of it. I love it. My members will tell you, I'm constantly thinking, well, we need to do this, so we need to do it. Or my wife is thinking of something, and I have to share this Sunday. If you have a child that's either, I know Henderson Collegiate schools have gone back today, but if you have a child going back to school, this coming Sunday, we want to pray over students. We're inviting teachers, administrators, central office staff, whomever, elected officials come. We want to pray over our county and our students before they go back to school. So bring your child Sunday. Teachers come. I think it'll be impactful for a student to say, my teacher was at church and they were praying with me for a new school year. So we want to, really, again, not talk about it. We want to be about it. So we want to pray over the students. We actually have backpacks, the first 50 kids. Okay. We're going to give away a backpack full of school supplies.
Wonderful.
I mean, we even got headphones in there for the kids. Okay, I mean, an investment back into our community.
Don't come at 9:15.
We really want y'all here. Again, it's an experience that we want families to come, and that's the thing. Families are joining, not individuals. Like I was just sharing with somebody. Just this month, we've had 17 people join our church this month.
Wonderful.
Excuse me, in July. We just started this month, but July, 17 people joined in July, and people are coming and connecting, and we want you to come. If you don't have a church home or a church family, come experience this with us. Go on this journey with us. And it's a journey.
It is a journey.
I want to help you get the best out of your life.
That's right. This is not about one family.
No.
We're all family.
Oh.
A bishop for the people. A bishop for the county. A bishop for us all. Wow. I just want to say thank you for giving me a little time and letting me sit on your red couch. I'm an honor. Y'all just don't know. I'm like, we got a whole red couch. We're going to sit back here. I love it. And I love the fact that even though it's a red couch, the meaning is still the same.
Yes.
And I'm just ecstatic. Like, wow, okay. Invite me to your red couch. It's not about the couch. It's about the conversation.
Yes.
Listen, it's been a wonderful night here with the bishop. I appreciate all his time. I do appreciate you. I respect you dearly. You and your wife has just been just a blessing to us all. And your boys, I know that they're just going to thrive in the new school year. Whatever I can do for my platform, I'm a call away.
I appreciate it. That means a lot.
And thank you for, even when I come to visit you, I feel at home. I feel among family.
You are. I tell people, first time you visit, second time you family.
Your family. Don't ask for water. Go get it yourself.
I'm gonna show you where everything at. Come on, that's what we want people to feel, and that's why I've started that at the end of service. I go to that door because I want to love on everybody. You took time to come see me. Then I'm not too high that I can't come and just thank you. So I go to that back door and I want to just shake your hand.
I belong to the Woodsburg Baptist Church, and my aunt does that. Dr. Reverend Glendora Hargrove. She sends to that black door.
Pastor.
Amazing. And she sends to that back door, and it's something about that exit out when you get that hug.
Yes.
This is a power. So keep that up.
Yes.
Keep that up. She does that too.
Oh yeah. I don't change that.
And when you get from the pulpit, it's like you see me from the beginning, but I'm gonna make sure you see me when you walk out.
I want to let everybody that come know you could have went anywhere, but thank you.
Yes. And so, listen, guys. See you on Sunday.
Yeah.
And the Sunday after that, and the Sunday after that.
Yes.
Whatever your heart desires, I'm sure you can get a referral, you can get a hug, and you're going to get some love. The Austin family is blessed, and I'm proud to be able to sit here with them. You have a wonderful night. Thank you, Bishop.
Thank you.